How are you guys? I hope you are all doing well. I'm out at Kevin's again today, and I probably will be here for a little while. If you remember last time I was out, if you follow me YouTube, I did this burrow just in here, and there was another section to it over here. There is this little part of it here. There's a dead rabbit there. So it looks like there's a small burrow here, and what I might do is just drop the ferrets and let them run, and hopefully they'll go that way. If they come this way, I'll be in trouble. But if they try and go the other way, actually I might not, I might just go and start that burrow. Might be a safer option. Got a few ferrets out with me today. I think I brought 10 out with me, 10 ferrets. And I'm just about ready to drop some of them in. I might work me cup bucks first, which is Chewy, Fang and the General. They look like they're raring to go. So I might work them first. And the burrow's pretty reasonably large, so ferrets will get plenty of work. And there's probably a few I can't cover. Those prickles there, they're spiny, and I don't want to go walking through them. We call them stinging nettles, and they get in your skin and they itch like crazy. There is a few on the outside here that I haven't covered or gone around with the net, but I don't think they join. I think they're separate burrows because they're heading off in the opposite direction, hopefully. I think they go in there and then down the hill. And I don't really want to do those burrows on my own, because you need one person up the top and one down the bottom. Anyway, this is the burrow here. So we'll drop them down there for now. We'll grab these 3 cup bucks out. The General, Chewy and Fang. Chewy, Fang. Might start, I mean, don't like that one. That looks like it goes over to that one. One there. One there. And one there. Right. General is a little bit slow to get going today. And down he goes. A little bit windy today. There is a little bit of chill in the air. What I've got to be concerned about is if there's any burrows that come up out in this stuff. Dog's going to hear something. Fang. Back down. Fang. Back down. Very big and deep burrows, these. There goes one. That's what I was afraid of. Came up the top there. So that joins. And you wouldn't think it would. Have a look at where it is. So, bloody hell, that means it can go anywhere. For it to be there, could come out down there as well. Might just grab a purse net for that. Grab a purse net. Take another couple over with me, just in case. Probably means this joins too. Oop, there's one. Oh, in and out. So to run in circles, I'll drop another couple of ferrets in a second. I'll put one on here as well. Trouble is, you start pursing all these up and they're everywhere. You know which ones to do, which ones not to do. Oh, there's one. All right, Fleet, that's enough. Good boy. Good boy. Mine. Ferret come out and found him. Bloody hell, take it easy, mate. No wonder they don't get away, look at that. He's a beauty, that fang. He's a savage. He knows it's above ground now, he's trying to find it, look at him. Pop, 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 pop. Go on, go back down, mate. He's looking for it. I'll let him find his way down. Going back to where it was. And back down. Very, very deep burrow, this burrow. Really deep. He's got his eyes on my rabbit. Fang and Chewy have been down, Chewy and the General have been down a little while. If they weren't on something, they would have showed their head, that's my point. Oh, the dog's heard something. Alright, might just drop in another couple. Chub. Probably little mini. That might be. Little mini. Go down that little hole. She goes. There was one right down here, I just hope it doesn't go there, but I don't think it does. We'll see, won't we? There goes Chub. There's Chewy. Back down. Bang. Alright, chub chase that out. Alright, mine plate. Plate. Guessing chub, that was a whole lot, just put her in. Number 2. Dog's heard something there. I think something came out in the grass there. Fleet seems to think so. There it is, baby. Yeah, a couple of babies coming out straight through the neck because they were small, and they ran into this grass. I don't want the dogs won't run through that because it's really spiny and they know. They know. I'm covered in prickles. When they were younger they would have gone charging into that stuff, but they get older, they get a bit smarter. That's about 3 rabbits that have come out of that hole, 2 little ones. Went straight through that. I just heard it bolt there. Chub's doing a good job. You know, that small, they just ran straight through the net. That's the general. Got a little bit of blood under his chin. Just let him find his way, he'll be alright. Back down, he went back down. So I've got 5 ferrets in now. When these rabbits in these burrows that cover a bit of space, they're familiar with the burrows, and what they'll tend to do to get away from the ferrets is they'll run from one side, ferret will come on, they'll run back to the other side. They're a little bit hesitant today. They're not bolting as good as they normally do. But if they keep doing what they're doing, I'll drop in another couple of ferrets. And that way when they run from one side to the other, they're always running into a ferret and they get sick of it and they run out. There's Fang, back down. And there's kits in here too, which they'll be killing, and etc. Oh, look at that. I'll put a net on that and back down. So you wouldn't think that'd join all the way over there, but they do. On the other side of the net, it's Fang. I've just seen the general down there. And he's back down. Just went back down. I think this is where the other one came out. I thought it was there, but it's possibly here. So you see how these young ferrets now, they're working really good. That was the general. He's a little bit older. year older, or thereabouts. He's a year older than, just heard a bolt then, dog heard it. Was more of a kick than a bolt, was like the ferret grabbed it. Yeah, so the General's a year older than Fang, Chewy and Storm. And about the same age as Jess and Tess. Tilly's the same age as Fang, Chewy and Storm, thereabouts. Back down. So they're working really, really well now, these young ferrets. There's Chewy. Back down. Haven't spotted chub since I put her down, but that's normal for her. You put her down, you normally don't even hardly see her until she's ready to come out. There she is. Tot, 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 tot. Little girl. I'll drop you right up this other end. And off she goes. Give these other ferrets a bit of work. I'll let them, I'm going to drop them in now. There's Chewy, little bolt hole there. Tilly. Oh, there you are, Storm. I wonder where you were. Back down, Chewy. Oh, there goes one. Don't know if he caught it or not. No, missed it. So these joined too. I'll let you know for next time. So all these join too. One there, one there, two there, two there, another one there, there. There's all burrows through here and they'll all interconnect. So really got to watch these ferrets. This one will join. All of these will join in. So a lot of places for these rabbits to hold up. They can join there, over there. There'll be burrows in here as well. Another one down there. Big burrow, mate, very, very big. Ferret out up here. Looks like Tilly, is it? Yep, Tilly. Maybe not. It's actually Chase. Come on, Chase. There was Chub and the General. Back down. Oh, dogs definitely heard something then. Oh, seen a rabbit then. Came out of there and ran into there. So you can see that all connects too. Which means this will all connect as well. There's burrows along here, burrows along there. Huge burrow. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 and back down. There's Storm. Just let her find her way. Few ferrets showing their head now. Chewy's over there. That was Minnie. Oh, that's Minnie. That was Storm. That's definitely Minnie. That's Storm. He's a good ferret, mate. Storm, back down. She's run 100 miles an hour. There's a ferret over here. Chewy. Keep you fit doing these burrows, that's for sure. You work on so many ferrets, you're backwards and forwards all the time. Ferret down the bottom there, looks like it's either the General or Fang, or they're both out. Hard to tell from this distance. There goes a rabbit. Oh, he looked injured by a ferret too. And that's what I mean. If all these interconnect, and that ferret, does that rabbit look like it ran out over here somewhere? Miles away. You just don't know where it came out, but he looked injured. He looked like he'd been bitten up. You just don't know. One of the ferrets had so much trouble pushing them out of a burrow like this. There's so much ground to cover. So we've got 3 ferrets up now. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Looks like Minnie. That's the General. I'll start picking him up now if he's... There's a Fang. The General and Fang. working. Mini. She's a good little ferret, her. She's little and she's handy. When you're doing just little burrows and you don't want to get stuck, use a little ferret like that, you've got more chance of them getting away. She's as friendly as anything. Oh, I just heard a bolt. She's back down. It's working pretty good. So we've bolted about 7 rabbits out of it, even though we've only caught the 2 in the net. So far. But at least now we're getting an idea about which ones connect and which ones don't. So next time you do it, you've got a better idea. I'm just checking over here in case my ferrets have come out. And you can almost guarantee that'll join that burrow. Look, see? Chase, back down. And that's outside the net. It's a whole, I thought this was a whole complete separate burrow, but obviously it isn't. It is not. All of these holes will join, all of them. That one, all the way along there, and all the way along this side. And they go through to there, and those ones up the top join, and they'll go down the bottom as well. So it's a massive burrow, absolutely enormous. I've got 10 ferrets in there right now, and they're struggling to push them. There's plenty of rabbits in here, but where they're held up, sometimes in a burrow this big, it takes the ferrets a fair while to get onto them. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. There's many. Back down. Chewy. Dot, 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 dot. Actually, that was chub. The general. And storm. There's a oh, look at a baby kit. I can see right over the other side. There's a baby kit just sitting up on the bank there. I'm not sure if a ferret's chased it out or what, but it's... See if we can get the dog on it. Go get him. Good girl, Zip, get him. Good boy, come. Come. Good boy, good. Get him, get him. Good boy. Chase, back down. Here's again. We'll start picking these ferrets up soon. Dot, Back down. Chewy. Back down. He's working really good. Top. Looks like storm. Actually could be Fang. That's Fang. A lot of fur in your mouth, mate. Licking your lips. Come on, you big savage. One. A little bit disappointed. I thought we'd get a lot more out of this burrow, but with it being so big, you just don't know where they are. And when we're ferreting here, they could be over here or here. Ferrets are working really good. Just want to make sure. I did see that rabbit come out over here. Look, there's another kit. They're coming out of that burrow. Look. It's a whole lot right over there, and the kits are coming out of that burrow. The other one fell out and ran up there, and I just seen another one. He scrambled back in. Just going to pull the esky over and jump that rabbit. I'm pretty sure these will join too, somewhere. Wait, leave me alone. I've got ice in the esky, so from now till this time next year, or from now till beginning of May next year, I'll be using ice. It's only right during the couple of months during winter where we don't need to use it. In Australia, in this part of the world. Chewy. It's done a ton of work, mate. Back down. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, good boy. Good boy. General. Dot, 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 dot. I don't know the first three that I put in, so that's good. There's a chub. Back down. Move. No idea where these ferrets are going. There. Dot, 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 dot. Back down. Oh, there's chub. Dot, 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 dot. Chub. And can't really tell from there. Looks like either mini and back down. They're not ready to come out. Still working. So we've still got 7 ferrets down, and as you can see, guys, they're not showing their head all that much. And as I mentioned in the previous video, when that's happening, it's usually that they're chasing them around. The rabbits are staying ahead of them, and as the ferret comes up, they move. You can see the dogs can hear them. Just got to check over here every now and again just to make sure the ferrets aren't coming out over here. And today I was going to do the burrows along the bottom there. I'm just going to put some long nets around that bottom burrow. And I'm probably, I'm not sure if they'll hole hop or not. If they start to hole hop, I'll throw down a few purse nets as well. But it's, you know, to net all that up, there's probably about 50 or 60 holes there. Cockatoos. Lots of them, mate. Lots of them. fleet's acting, but that was a ferret. See a ferret, mate. Yep. Dot, 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 dot. There was two of them there. Dot, 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 dot. Looks like Minnie and Tilly, is it? Dot, 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 dot. That's Tilly. Dot, 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 dot. And Minnie. Pick them up now. So I've still got 5 ferrets down, Jess, Tess and Grace. Chubb and Storm. That is 5. Here, look at you. You've got a bit of blood on you. Looks like Tess. More to go. Oh, there's Chubb. Alright guys, I'll turn this camera off and change the battery and get back to you. Alright guys, I moved off that other burrow. Didn't do too well out of it, I think I got 3 or 4. But that's because we got so many at the other end of it. It's all interconnect, so pulled about 20 odd out of that burrow altogether over the last week. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm up to. I'm down the bottom of this valley. Not too sure how I'm going to go, but I've got a lot of long nets set up. I'll just give you a look. And there's warrens all the way around this. But I've run in a long net, so you see all these holes here. Big warrens in here, so I've got the long net going along here. All the way along here. And there's all burrows up in here too. There's another one just up there, one just under the bush under there, all the way along that cliff. It's a bit of a cliff there, it's about, I don't know, 25-30 feet to the top. All the way along here. Might just tighten this one up a bit. Little holes in here. See all went. I've got the long net going all the way around this, all these holes in here, all the way along. Very deep. It's almost, look, that's almost like a fox den, that one. Massive. Plenty of footprints all the way along here. Up to the edge of the cliff there, so they can't run past. And on this side, I've got a bit of a cold right now, so nothing dramatic, just a bit of a runny nose. Now, so I've got this net going up to this little bit of a enclave. I can run up it anyway, but anyway, there's a burrow in there. This goes all the way around this, up to there, and then I've got the long net going out all the way around there. I'll show you. Burrows in here, There's a long net there. The burrows in here. Here. Down there. In there. Long net comes all the way around. Now they're going to go in and out of these holes a bit, and I expect that, but look at the size of that. Fox den. In there, there's burrows up in there, as you can see. Burrow up there, and I've got the long net coming off this one, and then heading out this way. All these burrows up here, up to there, and then I run out a long net. So I've netted up what I can. I'm expecting a lot of these rabbits to go in and out of holes. Hopefully we'll get the odd one to hit the net. But a beautiful day to be out, sun shining, 15 degrees, no wind to speak of. Birds are singing, dogs are here, ferrets are here. What more could you ask for out of life? Fair dinkum. So I'm looking forward to a good day, guys, and I hope you do too. Get back to you.